Hey, I'm Melissa Sheridan,
I'm Amy Traurig.
and we just wanted to thank you so much for this nomination and
Hey,
to
move
just
the broom behind you. Move the broom behind.
where? Dang it! We gotta clean. Mom's gotta clean. We gotta clean stuff.
So you tell everybody what Back to Christmas is and your journey creating it from start to proof of concept.
This idea is really just about bringing back the true heart and love of Christmas. Four kids embark on a musical journey to bring back Christmas, and of course, there's an evil villain in it who
Naturally.
tries to stop them, from bringing back Christmas.
Smells like shopping.
I went to a conference where I heard Justin Paul, the creator of Greatest Showman, singing a song from his musical. At that point, I had a lot of ideas just still kind of on paper. And I was like, gosh, I really should do this. I had been dreaming up ideas for a musical for my church to do, for the kids at my church to do. And my kids wanted to do something too. So I was like, putting these ideas together, and that's kind of the start of it. And I wrote most of the songs while just driving my kids around in my minivan to and from school. And yeah, this was my first script that I had ever written.
I am quite positive I heard you say the one word. No one is allowed by law to say never, ever, never. We were just talking about present day plans, right, class? What did I just hear you say, Jovi? What did you just say?
I have a kid out here. Yeah. There's no hairspray or hair gel. No hairspray or hair gel? And then I said, come out if there's an emergency.
This is a fashion emergency. The hair emergency.
I mean, you did such a good job on your hair. I'm so proud of you.
It's a hair
I
emergency.
can't find any hair gel or hairspray. That's the emergency. Now, what made you decide to turn it from like a kids musical? Because you had an Amazon bestseller kids musical for churches. What made you decide to then pursue turning it into a film?
At the time, I was writing music for film. And so I was reading scripts and I fell in love with stories. I fell in love with character development. And I thought maybe I could do this.
You were on a film set. I was on, for me, I was working on a YouTube series for a client. And I remember you contacting me and was like, we need to do this. What would you say? You said, we could do this. Never done film work in my life. Have done some, it's a stretch to say I have experience in TV because I'm very limited in my TV experience.
This is serious. Miss Fur is right. There are so many new laws now against even talking about this kind of thing.
Okay, I'm going to show you around. This is like where we're going to be sitting. We were just setting up her space because she'll be here in a couple hours this is like her room.
Okay, so now you're going to cover this one with white.
This is the space we're transforming into the shape. You should have seen it this morning. It was totally different. But it's going to be a store in a little bit. And then this is where the mayor's scene is tonight. Just her little.
So for anybody that's not aware, this proof of concept we shot in 2 days with one camera. 9 pages in 2 days with blocking, song numbers, choreography. So now I'm going to take over where the how we did this. So from the producing aspect, the first thing for me is pray. All my inspiration is from the Holy Spirit. We planned backwards. It was like in November, right? I think you and I first said, hey, we could do this. And then I started to map out because we were like, well, we film in the summer. So we had like an ambiguous, possible time frame in the summer based on our schedules. And then it was November, and then just planning backwards where I needed to be to get us there. And then from there, we went through our 90 something odd page script, and how can we tell the story or get people excited about the story within what was like, we tried to do 8 pages and we ended up with 9. And then it was the communication and the dirty work part. I think that we both don't mind dirty work. Then it comes in, we're meeting with people, we're seeing if we can get other people excited. We had wonderful people. Verse Creative came on board with all the equipment, and we pulled in our husbands who are very talented. And then for all the other roles, we really made a purpose of doing the best we could to invest in people who had abilities to get them on board. And we were very lucky and blessed. Shout out to our cast and crew. Wonderful, amazing people who really bought into the vision, bought into what we were doing, and made it what it was. From there, I utilized this program, Previs Pro. That's where I storyboarded to communicate to all the leads, but also I communicate to all the extras ahead of time. And instead of doing pre-production meetings and get-togethers with them, I color-coded who they were and then sent them videos and just kind of had an open correspondence with them. A big part of being able to execute a lot in a little bit of time, or a lot on a little budget, little production equipment was storyboarding was huge. And my storyboard really adapted based on the schedule, but also lighting setups, because those take a lot of time. We're very intentional about our leads, and shout out again, Noelle Adana is our protagonist, and phenomenal job with her. She did a lot of work too, really pulling that off. Love, oh my gosh, the close-ups on her eyes.
Yeah.
Tell everybody, what is the #1 place you utilize to find our leads?
Instagram.
Yeah.
Actually, I will tell you, I found a lot of our leads through hashtags.
Really?
Acting, Nashville actor. I was looking for a comedic lead, and I really wanted her to be strong. And so I found our 2 lead villains through hashtags.
I'm not happy till my wardrobe's Technicolor.
Okay, so last, Melissa, why did you really spearhead writing, creating Back to Christmas, from the script to proof of concept? Why'd you do it?
Yeah, for me, I'm a mom. I really want to create positive content and put it out in the world. I love running all my ideas by my kids and hearing them laugh. And I love seeing them light up too when they see one of mommy's ideas come to life. It makes me really excited. But I will say this story came to life because I think in our culture, there's such a motivation for the villain is really motivated by loneliness. And if you think about it, when you buy things, they don't leave you, right? Things don't leave you. And so you can just kind of keep those things. It fills you. So she really is motivated by her greed and loneliness because she can control the things around her. She can push them out when she doesn't want them. She can keep them in when she wants them. So I wanted to tell that story from a place of like where Christmas is, that consumerism and wanting things, and kind of bringing it back to the joy of Christmas, loving people well, serving people well.
I love it.
I'd like to see them try.